Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta forgive me. I've been out in the sun. Got a little too much sun. Got a blister on my nose. Have to take care of that when I get back home. But I was doing some foraging here, and I came across a plant that I want to show you that's deadly poisonous. It's one of the most poisonous plants in the world. And although it's an extremely good painkiller, this plant has been responsible for many untold deaths. It used to be used in medicine, pharmaceutical medicine. It's called aconite, and I never found it in the wild before in Idaho, but I came across aconite, and it's also known as monk's hood or wolf's bane. A very ancient plant that even warriors would envenom their knife blades and arrow heads with before going into battle. But anyway, I'm going to show you what that looks like and some of the identifying features of it. And it's the first time, I've been an herbalist for a long time in Idaho, it's the first time that I've ever found it in the wild. You'll have to forgive my appearance. It's been really rough. But anyway, I've got a couple of examples here. I'm going to show you around this creek bed. I'm way up in the mountains, outside of a little town known as Silver City. But anyway, I'm going to flip the camera and show you the monk's hood so you can see it for yourself. Now, if you'll notice this plant right here, it's got nearly maple-like leaves that basically have understems. You can see it has the stems underneath of the leaf, and they sit alternate on the stem, kind of like going upstairs. See, alternate on the stems. This is a very poisonous plant. When we get back up to the top, this is the giveaway. The flowers, they look like helmets. That's why they're known sometimes as monk's hood, because they kind of resemble a monk's hood from the Middle Ages. You can take a good look at this plant. Let's see if I can get it to actually zoom in. And you go all the way down. Again, the leaves, very maple-like, but also kind of resembles almost a fat marijuana leaf, but it's got less lobes on it. So we'll come over here. And we'll see right here at the creek, some more is growing. All the way through here. But anyway, this is monk's hood. And we've got another one growing right down here. Well, I think that's... Take a good look at those flowers and how they resemble the monk's hood from the old Middle Ages. And then the leaf. If you ever come across this plant, never touch it. It is so potentially powerfully deadly that if you even get a little bit of its juice in a fresh little scratch, it will paralyze your body. You'll go completely numb, but before that happens, you get the sensation of insects crawling all over your body, and then it paralyzes you. It paralyzes your respiration centers and your heart centers, shutting off the heart and the respiratory system. In the proper medicinal dose and prepared properly by a skilled herbalist or even a skilled pharmacist who knows a little bit about what they're doing, it can be a very powerful painkiller, an extremely powerful painkiller. It would make morphine look like a joke, but it would make morphine look basically like child's play. But the dose of the extract, when properly prepared, is only 1 drop for an adult male, and that is a very, very small amount. The most poisonous part of the plant is the root, but the entire plant is deadly. And so I wanted to show that to people because you don't come across it in the wild very often. In fact, this is the first time in my entire life I've ever actually found it in the wild. There's another one. And then as we go down, you see its little leaves and stem. Anyway, the Aconitum family. Monkshood. It's found way up in the mountains, usually by creek beds. And teach yourself, teach your children never to touch that plant. You don't know what you're doing with it. Although it could be used, as a defensive weapon to poison darts and arrowheads and things like that, if you needed that ability. Monkshood. Aconitum family. I don't know which particular variety this is. I do not believe it's Aconitum nepalis. I'm pretty sure it's not. But it's definitely a member in that same family and very dangerous.